Alright, so we changed scenery and everything. Hopefully you guys can hear us. We're here in our backyard, so it's another day.
Just everywhere.
Everywhere?
Almost everywhere. If we were more adventurous and less child-oriented, I'd say backpacking across a chunk of the world would be cool.
Well, I say take the kids with us. For us, in like a more romantic setting, I would go somewhere tropical. Places that I'm kind of curious about. I've always wanted to go to Georgia. Not Georgia the state, but Georgia the country. I've always wanted to go to like Northern Europe, but I mean, that's some place you could take kids. South America is sounding pretty good too.
For us, I've always thought Maldives would be incredible. I've always wanted to go to Panama.
Like to live there, really, right?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, because a lot of people like go down to Panama and actually retire there. Thailand and places like Singapore.
I'm sure they're beautiful. I don't know.
Not to live.
Not somewhere I've had a heavy desire to
like
go.
I would live. I think I would live in Singapore. I think I would be all right living in Singapore.
Yeah.
But I've already told you that a couple of times.
She's constantly wanting to discuss moving out of the country.
Yeah, I
We've
just like
talked
the
about
experience.
Canada and Europe.
Currently we have 2 kids. I wouldn't mind having 4 kids. I always wanted 4 kids, and as a child I've always wanted 4 kids, and then when I got older I was like, maybe 1 is better. Like after having a kid. But now that I'm getting older, I think I'm reverting back to how I originally wanted it.
2 is a lot. Sometimes if we were set up better financially where we didn't have stress and things like that, definitely 1 more. Candice has brought up to me quite a few times the idea of fostering or adopting.
It's just a possibility. If you're a foster parent, like, all I can say is you're a hero, because that's a lot to have to deal with. Not saying that the kids are a lot, but just the whole process in general, the whole thing in general is just, that's a lot to deal with if you're a good foster parent, because I know there are a lot of not so good foster parents out there. So yeah, if you're a good foster parent, thank you. From me to you, thank you. You don't know?
No, I don't think I do.
I like pink. I like powder pink now. Is your favorite color blue?
I don't have a favorite color.
Oh, he doesn't have a favorite color. See, that's not something that we discuss. It seems like more of a topic of discussion with your kids instead of your spouse.
Wow, shrimp and grits.
I like seafood and I like beef. And you like biscuits and gravy.
Definitely. Carolina Gamecocks.
They're not really my favorite sports teams because I don't really know much about sports. The only sport that I know and can really follow is baseball. I just like the Gamecocks because I'm from Columbia, and that's just my way of showing my Columbia pride. It's not about the sports, it's more of an identification thing. Is it the Colts?
Yeah. From Indianapolis, I love the Colts. For some reason I want to say Friends.
Friends?
Yeah, but that doesn't seem right
No.
now.
American Horror Story.
Oh,
And Insatiable, the one with the pageant girl.
I would have never guessed that one.
Yeah, it was
If I
Insatiable.
was
You wouldn't have been
thinking
able to.
Clearly, I would have known American Horror Story.
That was the first one that came to my mind, Insatiable. But American Horror Story, you should have got that one because I'm always watching that one.
Always.
And you, Breaking Bad?
No.
I don't know. Tell me.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones.
Or,
Really?
yeah, that and Rick and Morty. I feel like biscuits and gravy since you won't ever cook it. Wow, I'm the one that doesn't like so many things.
I don't like liver because it takes too long to like chew. It's very bloody and it takes, I don't know, it's just nasty. And I don't like beets. I don't like cilantro.
I've never tried liver or beets.
Nasty. I think
Oh, there's a list.
he's just a picky eater in general. It's real hard to cook for him, hard to be his wife. Like, I was excited to be married because I was like, okay, I'm gonna start cooking and stuff. The one time that feeding him is like feeding a 7-year-old, seriously. Like, he likes what he likes and it has no nutritional value whatsoever to it.
The meal that she's discussing that I didn't like that she really put effort for,
It was boiled
that was
cabbage.
plus
I made
years
him.
ago.
I made
I've been
him.
hearing about this meal for 8 years.
I made him rice, boiled cabbage, macaroni and cheese, red velvet cake, some other stuff.
And I'm sure it was all delicious
ribs or
with
something
boiled
like
cabbage.
that. The boiled cabbage, it ended up burning or whatnot, but I was able to like at the bottom of it, it was burnt, but I was able to salvage the, you know, the top and scoop that out. It had like a little bit of a smoked taste to it, but it was still good.
Like a burnt taste?
Like a smoked taste to it. And he like went off. Like he threw the plate up against the wall.
Man, you better tell them the truth.
No, he didn't. He just did. He wouldn't eat it, and that really hurt my feelings. It was a number of reasons why it hurt my feelings, but most of it didn't really have much to do with him. I was pregnant, I was hormonal, and I was homesick. So
seems like it was my fault. I've heard about it for 8.5 years now.
I just know he don't like tea, and I always try to get him to have tea.
I mean, if we're talking drinks, you got tea, Dr. Pepper, root beer, all disgusting.
He don't like root beer. He doesn't like classic flavored bubble gum.
Horrible. Makes me nauseous. Original potato chips are usually pretty gross. Onions.
They smell bad.
Not onions. I don't know why I said onion. I love onions. Mushrooms and black olives.
He don't like mushrooms. Shrimp. That's crazy.
Almost any non-fish seafood.
Most people from landlocked areas don't like
That's not
seafood.
true. Like everybody from back home loves seafood.
Really?
Yeah.
Not the people that I know.
You know, they're not good quality places like Central Indiana. Italian BMT or the Big Dipper from.
Yeah. I was thinking about a homemade sandwich, but yeah, that.
Homemade sandwich. I have no idea. Do we make sandwiches like that?
I like salami sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
And you like turkey or ham sandwiches, right? Meatball subs. If we're talking about Subway, you like meatball stuff. And tuna.
Salmon and sweet potatoes.
Bacon for you?
Oh god, bacon's amazing.
Bacon?
Yeah, bacon.
Salmon and sweet potatoes? No, not really. I like watermelon. Just being practical about it. It makes more sense to just eat watermelon all day. Packed full of nutrients and it's hydrating, so yeah.
Brown.
Blue.
Nailed it.
Very generic for the both of us. I don't have a best friend. I'm my best friend. You guys are my best friend. I don't have a best friend. And his best friend is Gary.
We don't need to discuss this. Let's skip this.
I'm very untidy. I don't like him cussing. I don't like it. And I don't like him flying off the handle all the time. Like, he gets mad if I'm mad. See, he getting mad now.
I'm getting mad.
You don't fly off the handle because I'm laying in bed. You fly off the handle of other stuff. Like,
fly off the handle because
like, okay, just recently, just now, we just got back from a drive, and I was like enjoying, because I haven't left the house in like a month or two. We're driving, I'm just like taking in the sunshine and the breeze and everything, and our daughter starts talking about something, and then he asked me a question. I said, I don't know, and he was like, you need to be real for a second. I'm like, what? I'm just enjoying myself. I don't know. And he's like, well, okay. And I'm like, all right.
That's me flying off the handle.
He was like, you need to be real for a second. And I'm just like, real? I'm just enjoying myself. I don't want to talk. You ever seen that meme where the kids...
You can drive around by yourself if you don't want to talk.
But you ever seen that meme where the kids, they'll be like, you ever had a dream where you went. That meme, that's how our kids are. Like, they do that all day, every day. And sometimes I just want to just take in the world without having to hear all that. Because she was asking about pet peeves or something. Like, what's something that somebody does that you doesn't like? And I'm just like... ask questions when I'm trying to be quiet. But obviously I can't say that to her. So I'm just like, I don't know. And then he's just like, you need to be real for a second. I don't know what heritage means.
I don't either, but
we are American. He's from the Midwest, I'm from the South. I'm black. Okay, if you want to get specific about my blackness, mostly my genetic DNA is from Ghana. We don't know where his genetic DNA is, but judging from his last name, he says it may be Scott-Irish or something like that.
German, Irish, Scottish.
That's not something I practice, you know what I mean? I'm kind of disconnected from that for obvious reasons, but it's not that I don't want to be connected to it, because I've been trying to get to Ghana since the middle of last year. I don't want to be too quick to say it, because I don't want to offend anybody who's actually a part of that culture, because some people get offended by things like that. As far as my culture goes, I am a black Southerner. I'm proud of it.
You were a pageant.
That's not a sport. Is that a sport?
I mean, that's an activity.
I guess it is a sport. You use your body for sport to win things, so it is a sport. I was in pageant. He was a swimmer. Show him your legs, babe. Take your pants down and show him your legs.
Right.
He was a swimmer. He got some nice legs.
Ballerina feet.
Ballerina feet and ballerina legs. Like if he could dance, he could be a, I don't even know what you call a male ballerina, but he could be a male ballet dancer, because he got the legs for it.
I don't have the rhythm. I played football in junior high, but I was the smallest person on the field, so I didn't go back to high school because I still hadn't thrown any. Chantilly.
No. I don't want no chantilly cake, because he feeds me so much chantilly cake to the point where I don't even like it anymore. But my all-time favorite cake is red velvet cake. It's between red velvet and German chocolate. Did we just say what you like?
No.
Oh.
White cake with buttercream frosting.
That's manufactured though. You like manufactured cakes? You don't like homemade cakes?
I don't know. My wife doesn't bake. I don't know nothing about cakes.
I do bake. I can make you a cake.
I just want you to make me one of those apple pies that you made for everybody else. Homemade from scratch. Amazing apple pies. Won't make me one.
He's really good at math. Are you good at math? Or am I just bad at math and I just think you're good at math? But he's really good.
I use math every day.
He uses math every day, so he's really good at math.
Your memory is questionable about some things, but if it's something you're interested in, you can remember every detail about it. And
what is wrong with him? You know good and damn well I like to sing.
we don't know.
Clearly.
Okay. He eats, he'll bite something and he'll go. His nose is kind of like, so it looks like a bird beat. It's like a bird is eating something and then goes. So when he bites into something, he can't just bite into something and chew like a normal person. He has to like that. That's weird to me. Oh, and he's ticklish. What man is tickled?
I don't know. You're not weird.
Okay. I'll take that.
Do you have a weird habit? What do you think?
He said I wasn't weird. You heard it here first. I'm not weird. Alright. He gets mad when I'm mad. See what I'm saying? We arguing now. The next question. You've never taken me to my favorite restaurant.
You probably never told me where it was.
So my favorite restaurant is like a Brazilian house where they serve meat and stuff. I like that type of stuff.
I took you to Fogo de Chao in Indianapolis.
What? Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. And he likes Mexican restaurants, like authentic Mexican restaurants, right?
Looking at her phone, looking at social media, but more or less spend hours fixing your hair and makeup and everything. Not to even leave the house, just to be doing it.
Playing video games, right? No? You can't spend hours playing video games?
I guess I can, yeah.
Or watching some movie or something like that. Like he likes
I can watch a series.
Yeah, he'll watch a series, so he can binge watch for hours.
Mm-hmm.
You stutter and can't read right.
In the video, I did say that I don't have a catchphrase, but I just realized that I do have a repeated phrase that I always say. You think I should give them the backstory on it? So
probably.
I mean, well, you weren't there, but this was like when I first had my last kid or whatnot. I know she was a baby. I remember I said to my oldest, blank loves you so much, but you treat her so bad. I said it like this: Blank loves you so much, but you treat her so bad. And that just stuck. Now I say that all the time. Like, I'll just fill it in whenever somebody's not being as loving as I think they should be. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you also said it sarcastic to me anytime I wait
Yeah.
on you.
If you guys like this kind of content, go on ahead and smash the like button. Shoot us a comment in the comment section. And subscribe to this channel, as well as hit the notification bell to know whenever we upload more videos. And go on ahead and stay safe out there. Thank you for watching. Bye.